Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford, Paddock. I am Adam McKola. Manchester United have beaten Watford 1-0 in the FA Cup third round. And you know what? It's job done in the end. But that was not a pretty sight. No, that game was not a pretty sight. Manchester United got their goal early doors through man of the match in the end, Scotty McTominay. Scotty Too Hotty, McSauce, whatever you want to call him. He put in a big performance for Manchester United today. And he's the kind of player that we need in this squad. You know, when you're going to rest a few players, when you're going to, play your fringe players, play those. He's somebody that will come in and keep those levels high. Now, obviously, he's not just a fringe player. He starts for our first 11 a fair few times, but he's somebody that will keep those demands high, cover every blade of grass, get firm into challenges, and make sure we're keeping honest. And he was just that today. I thought his goal was obviously fantastic in terms of he may have had a little luck with the header and the way it bounced and gone in. But it was a header that he got to first. I mean, we've seen our club captain win so many headers in the penalty box from corners, but never score. Scott McTominay with one game with the armband goes and does it. And it was a very good goal from him. But I wouldn't have given him the man of the match performance just for that. I thought in the second half, he covered a lot of the ground. He obviously made a lot of good tackles and challenges, and he was breaking things up. And then in the end, he got BT Sports man of the match, the official man of the match. And he was my man of the match already because he had put in a big performance. And also because there wasn't that much else to really call in terms of from Manchester United. We started with Dean Henderson in goal. He got a clean sheet. Great stuff from him. A few saves that he had to make. And apart from, kneeing Eric Bailly in his face and, and sending him off the pitch before half-time, he had a good game out there. At the back, we had Brandon Williams at right back, who hasn't played much football this season, coming in there. He's been targeted by Southampton and Sheffield United and Bayer Leverkusen on loan. But if he can get game time and minutes for Manchester United covering at right back, and we need that cover at right back, especially when you see Ethan Laird has left the club and gone to MK Dons. It was good to see Brandon Williams out there today. On the other flank, at left back, who did we have at left back today? Alex Telles, who I thought put in a decent performance without really excelling too much. His delivery of the ball is very good, but it wasn't one of those games where you go, yeah, he was 8, 9 out of 10. He just did enough. At centre-half, we started with Bailly and Twanzebe, which I thought looked really good. We had to take Eric Bailly off because of the clash to his head that he had from Dean Henderson's knee, and Harry Maguire came on. And I thought defensively, Twanzebe, Bailly and Maguire, they did well with what they had to do. And Axel Twanzebe was someone that was cleaning things up an awful lot as well and had a good day out there. So we're looking at some of these fringe players that are coming in, getting an opportunity and taking it. Axel Twanzebe being an example of that today, who I thought did very well for Manchester United in his position. In the midfield area, you're looking at McTominay and Donny van der Beek. McTominay gets the goal. Donny van der Beek, very tidy, kept the ball really well. Some great glimpses, some little flicks that you really love to see. He's got wing mirrors on this lad. But I know there's more to come from Donny van der Beek. It's his first, start in how long? He's not starting many games. So you've got to bear in mind there's a lot of these players that are rusty. They haven't got the sharpness. They haven't got the match fitness. And when they're coming out, they're coming into a game up against a Watford team who are fighting for every ball. And if you're a little bit fit or you're a little bit not sharp and you're off the pace a little bit, they're going to know about it. So big performance from him as well in that midfield area. And good to see him getting, I say big, but he weren't big, but you know what I mean? He did okay in there today. And then the front four, we started with Mason Greenwood, Daniel James, Jesse Lingard and Juan Mata. And while Juan Mata is always going to have the ability to pick a pass and have those moments, and Jesse Lingard, who I thought, he worked hard, he covered a lot of grass, but his first game in how long? He's not going to be fit, do you know what I mean? He's not going to be match sharp, he's not going to be ready. And that's the problem for some of these lads. You're getting an opportunity for Manchester United when you're not match fit, and you've kind of got to impress, but you've also got to get fitness. You're in a difficult situation in a catch-22. Daniel James was lively in the first half. He was a nuisance. He was busy, but really without that cutting edge and without that quality that we need. Mason Greenwood, again, lively and shows some great moments without really that cutting edge that we need. And I thought, it would have been a lot more comfortable if we had a number 9 that would have held the ball up. A lot of the problem for United was the ball was going into their final third. We were attacking and it was coming straight back at to us. Anthony Martial starts today. I think he changes that game for us in terms of someone to hold the ball up and allow others to play off. But look, in the end, we got the job done. We got the goal. We got the clean sheet. We're into the hat for the 4th round. We managed to rest most of our players. Although the likes of Martial and Rashford did come on as subs, I understood the Rashford one. I understood it at that point in time because we kept them on the back foot. They were going for a goal. We were able to worry them with Martial and Rashford going the other end. They were giving away free kicks and things. I got it, but it was the perfect opportunity to give Bruno and Rashford 90 minutes off, give him the full day off, and we kind of chucked Marcus Rashford back in when we probably didn't need to. But overall, job done. We're through to the next round. The only worry that I have and the only thing that I'm bothered about is Eric Bailly. If he misses that Liverpool game, could be a massive, massive problem. So prayers up for Eric Bailly. Fingers crossed he's all right. Hopefully Bailly's not injured. And if that's the case, it's pretty much been, whilst a boring day, probably perfect in the end. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. Keep it locked to Stretford Paddock. For now, I've been Adam McKola. I'm out of here. 7 reasons tomorrow morning.